How many times have you been around people who make you feel like you're not enough? Like you're too much of something or not enough of something else? You've probably had moments where you second-guessed yourself, doubted your worth, or felt like you didn't belong. But let me tell you something, that's not your reality. That's their perception. And it's time to stop letting anyone make you feel small. You deserve more than that. Today we're going to dive into the truth that will set you free. You can walk away from people, situations, and environments that shrink your power. No more shrinking to fit in. No more dimming your light. It's time to realize your full potential and take charge of your future. I'm going to show you how to recognize when someone or something is trying to make you feel small, and how to break free from that toxic cycle once and for all. If you're ready to reclaim your confidence, stand tall, and walk away from anything or anyone that holds you back, then you're in the right place. By the end of this speech, you'll have a clear roadmap to rising above negativity and choosing your own power. Let's get started. Why do some people seem intent on making others feel small? Is it their insecurity, their need for control, or something deeper? It's important to understand the psychology of those who seek to tear you down. Their actions often stem from their own fears or insecurities. When people criticize, belittle, or dismiss you, it's often because they are struggling with their own inadequacies. They attempt to bring you down to make themselves feel better, to make their own shortcomings less obvious. These tactics are about them, not you. Recognizing this allows you to view their actions in the proper light. Their need to diminish you is a reflection of their own inner struggles, not a measure of your value. When people make you feel inadequate, it takes a toll on your mind and spirit. How many times have you felt drained, not just physically but emotionally? It's exhausting. You start doubting your own abilities, questioning your value, and holding back your true potential. It becomes a cycle, doubt after doubt, fear after fear, until you're left questioning your every move. But you don't have to stay there. Those feelings aren't a reflection of your truth. They're a result of other people's projections. It's about them, not you. And here's the most important thing you can learn. You are not obligated to internalize their opinions. Let their negativity roll off your back, because you are worthy of more than their judgment. Manipulation is subtle but dangerous. Some people use gaslighting, passive-aggressive comments, or the silent treatment to make you feel like you're crazy, or unworthy, or not enough. It's a power play, designed to create self-doubt in your mind. You might not notice it at first, but over time it erodes your confidence and shrinks your power. At first they might make little remarks that make you question yourself. Did I do something wrong? Or maybe I'm overreacting. But eventually these small attacks wear you down. They create a creeping sense of uncertainty that clouds your judgment and weakens your sense of self. You have to learn to recognize these tactics before they work their poison into your mind. Trust yourself. Trust that you are not the problem. Recognizing manipulation is the first step to reclaiming your power. The first step to freeing yourself from these toxic influences is to become aware of the energy around you. Are the people you spend time with lifting you up or bringing you down? Do they support you, or do they subtly make you feel like you don't belong? Identifying negativity in your life is key to breaking free. Pay attention to how you feel after interactions with certain people. Do you feel drained, self-conscious, or doubting your worth? Or do you feel energized, confident, and encouraged to keep pushing forward? If it's the former, it's time to reassess those relationships. When you surround yourself with positive, empowering energy, you begin to thrive. Be mindful of the energy you allow into your life. You are more than what others think of you. It's time to stop letting others define your worth. When you give others the power to determine your value, you become trapped. Instead, focus on your intrinsic value, your strengths, your experiences, your unique qualities that make you you. Let this realization fuel your journey forward. The key is to recognize that no one else holds the key to your identity. Your worth is not up for negotiation, it's inherent. It's time to stop comparing yourself to others and measuring your success by their standards. You are your own measure. You are enough, just as you are. Seeking approval from others is a never-ending cycle that only keeps you small. What would happen if you stopped worrying about what people think of you? How would you feel if you trusted your own judgment over the opinions of others? Learn to validate yourself instead of relying on external sources of validation. When you stop seeking approval, you step into your own power. No one else can determine your worth except you. Let go of the need to please everyone around you. Their opinions are not your truth. You get to decide who you are, what you stand for, and where you're going. This is your life, your journey, and it starts with trusting yourself. Confidence comes from within. It's not something that can be given to you by others. It's something you cultivate through your thoughts, actions, and beliefs. How do you talk to yourself when you're alone? Are you kind and encouraging, or critical and dismissive? Changing the way you speak to yourself is one of the most powerful steps you can take toward building lasting self-confidence. Start speaking to yourself with love and respect. Every time you make a mistake, don't beat yourself up. Learn from it and move forward. Celebrate your wins, no matter how small they may seem. The more you nurture your inner voice, the stronger your confidence will become. Self-love is essential if you want to rise above those who try to make you feel small. It's not about being arrogant or narcissistic, it's about recognizing your own worth, treating yourself with respect, and choosing to surround yourself with people who do the same. When you love yourself, you attract the right energy and people into your life. Self-love is a shield against negativity. When you truly love yourself, you no longer allow others to dictate your worth. You stand firm in your belief that you deserve respect, kindness, and support, and you no longer tolerate anything less. This love isn't about perfection, it's about acceptance and understanding. When you embrace who you are, flaws and all, you'll begin to see how the world responds to your energy. So many people think that walking away is a sign of weakness, but let me tell you, it takes strength and courage to let go. To walk away from toxic people, environments, or situations requires an understanding that your peace is worth more than any toxic connection. You don't need to explain or justify your decision. Your peace is non-negotiable. Walking away is not about giving up, it's about choosing yourself. When you walk away from what no longer serves you, you're making room for what truly matters. You're choosing your happiness, your well-being, and your future over temporary comfort or familiarity. It's the most empowering thing you can do for yourself. It can be hard to let go, especially when you're emotionally invested, but there comes a point when you must ask yourself, is this situation helping me grow or is it holding me back? If the answer is the latter, it's time to walk away. Whether it's a job, a friendship, or a relationship, you must make room for something better. Trust your instincts, they're your guide. If something feels wrong, let it go. If someone's actions make you feel small or unworthy, let them go. Holding on to the wrong people or situations only keeps you stuck in a cycle of self-doubt and negativity. You have the power to break that cycle. Walking away isn't always easy, but when done with confidence and clarity, it can be liberating. The key is to be clear about your reasons and stick to your boundaries. Don't allow guilt or pressure to pull you back. It's not about cutting ties for the sake of anger, it's about choosing to protect your energy and protect your peace. When you walk away, do so with your head held high, knowing you've made the best decision for yourself. There's no shame in choosing yourself. There's only strength in knowing when it's time to let go. There is so much freedom in walking away from things that no longer serve you. When you let go of what's holding you down, you create space for what's meant for you. You free yourself from unnecessary burdens and allow yourself to grow into your true potential. The moment you choose freedom, everything else falls into place. The right people, opportunities, and experiences will begin to show up when you make room for them. Let go of the weight holding you down and embrace the freedom that comes with choosing yourself. The people you surround yourself with have a profound impact on your success and well-being. When you choose to surround yourself with people who lift you up, who encourage you, and who support your growth, you become unstoppable. Look around you. Are the people in your life inspiring you to be your best self? If not, it's time to make some changes. You don't need to settle for relationships that drain you. You deserve people who make you feel empowered, supported, and loved. Surround yourself with people who push you to be the best version of yourself. You don't have to settle for toxic relationships just to avoid loneliness. The right people will come into your life when you align with your true self. Be clear about the energy you want to attract and start by embodying that energy yourself. You attract what you project. If you want positivity, surround yourself with positive people. If you want growth, surround yourself with people who inspire and challenge you. The law of attraction is real. When you align with your values and energy, the right people will gravitate toward you. Healthy boundaries are essential to creating positive, empowering relationships. Without boundaries, you invite disrespect and negativity into your life. Learn how to communicate your needs and establish limits with others. Boundaries protect your peace, respect, and growth. They are not walls, they are lines of respect. When you set clear boundaries, you're teaching people how to treat you. You're sending a message that you value yourself and your space. Don't be afraid to say no when necessary. Protect your energy at all costs. When you find the right people who encourage and challenge you to become your best self, cherish those relationships. Celebrate them. They will push you to rise, make you feel seen, and help you grow. Surround yourself with people who want to see you succeed, and watch how far you can go together. These relationships are invaluable. They are the fuel that will drive you towards your dreams. Keep them close, nurture them, and always strive to be that positive influence for others. Together, you'll achieve great things. Your life is yours to shape. Don't let others dictate your path, your dreams, or your worth. When you take full ownership of your life, you step into your true power. What do you want? What kind of life do you envision for yourself? It's time to stop letting outside influences make those decisions for you. Define your own future. You have the ability to shape your destiny. Don't let fear, doubt, or the opinions of others hold you back from stepping into your greatness. Freedom isn't just physical, it's mental and emotional. True freedom comes when you break free from limiting beliefs, self-doubt, and the opinions of others. Imagine living without fear of judgment or failure. What would that feel? Have you ever felt like someone was constantly trying to shrink you, to make you feel less than you are? Maybe it's a colleague, a friend, or even a family member. It doesn't matter where it comes from, the effect is the same. You start to doubt yourself. You question your worth, your abilities, and your place in the world. But let me tell you something, this isn't about you, it's about them. Today we're going to dive deep into understanding why people do this, how it affects you, and most importantly, how you can break free. It's time to take control and stop letting anyone dim your light. Get ready to reclaim your power. Why do some people try to tear others down? It's not always about you, it's about them. People act out of insecurity, jealousy, or fear. They might be afraid of your success because it highlights their own lack of progress. Maybe they feel threatened by your talents, your ambition, or your drive. The desire to control others is often rooted in a deep sense of inadequacy. They can't stand seeing you shine because it makes them feel small. But here's the truth, their actions aren't a reflection of you. They're a reflection of their inner struggles. Recognizing this allows you to stop taking it personally and stop letting their issues impact your life. Understanding why people behave this way is key. It allows you to guard yourself from their negativity and move forward without letting their toxic energy drag you down. Insecurity is one of the most common motivations behind these behaviors. Some people feel so small inside that they need to tear others down just to feel bigger, just to feel better about themselves for a brief moment. They can't stand watching you rise because it makes them feel inferior. Jealousy plays a huge role too. When you succeed, you remind them of their own unfulfilled dreams. You might have achieved something they wanted but haven't yet. Your success highlights their own lack of progress, and instead of using that as motivation, they try to bring you down. And fear, the fear of losing control, fear of being exposed as inadequate, also plays a huge part. These feelings create the perfect storm, causing them to undermine your confidence, attack your self-worth, and keep you feeling small. Recognizing these emotions as their own and not yours is crucial. When you see this, it's easier to stop internalizing their behavior and take back your power. Some people try to shrink you because it makes them feel more powerful. It's all about control. When they can make you doubt yourself, they gain the upper hand in the relationship or situation. It's easier for them to manipulate you when they've planted seeds of self-doubt in your mind. They might belittle your achievements, constantly downplay your strengths, or make you feel like you're not enough. But here's the truth, power isn't about tearing others down. Real power is about lifting yourself up, about building others up, and about having the confidence to be your true self without the need to make anyone else feel small in the process. When you understand these dynamics, you see their actions for what they truly are, manipulation. And once you see manipulation for what it is, you gain the ability to fight back, not with anger, but with confidence, clarity, and self-respect. When people try to make you feel small, it's like carrying around a heavy weight. You might not even notice it at first, but over time it starts to wear you down. The negative energy they project onto you becomes a burden. It's like carrying a backpack filled with doubt, insecurity, and fear, all of which you didn't put there. Their words, their actions, their manipulations, they seep into your mind, and before you know it, you're questioning your abilities, your worth, your very potential. You begin to hold back, to play smaller than you are. This weight affects your decisions and clouds your judgment. But here's the important part, you don't have to carry that backpack. It's not yours to carry. You have the power to let it go. The moment you recognize that the weight they've placed on you doesn't belong to you, you can start to release it. And the freedom that comes from that is extraordinary. In the short term, you might brush off hurtful comments or toxic behaviors. You might convince yourself that it's no big deal, that it's just a passing moment. But here's the thing, those small comments and actions add up. They accumulate over time and begin to erode your self-esteem. What starts as a tiny crack can become a massive chasm. If you internalize those words and actions, they create a cycle of self-doubt that's hard to break. You stop taking risks, you start to question your decisions, and ultimately you hold back from showing up fully in your life. Over time, this can prevent you from pursuing your dreams, taking the actions you need to succeed, and embracing the person you are meant to be. But here's the powerful truth, once you recognize the effect their negativity has on you, you can break the cycle. You can stop letting their words control your self-worth, and start showing up as the person you are truly meant to be. Not every attack on your confidence will be obvious. Some people are masters of subtle manipulation. They won't always come at you head-on. Instead, they use more insidious methods. Gaslighting, making you question your own reality. Passive-aggressive comment that seem harmless on the surface, but are designed to make you second-guess yourself. They might offer a backhanded compliment, one that makes you wonder if they're truly complimenting you or putting you down. These tactics are designed to wear you down slowly, to make you doubt your own sense of reality and your own value, but you don't have to fall for it. The first step in protecting yourself is recognizing these subtle tactics for what they are: manipulation. When you understand what's happening, you stop letting their words define your worth. You take back control of your mind, your confidence, and your life. Have you ever been in a situation where you felt like you were being held back, or that your worth was being questioned by others? Maybe it was a comment, a look, or even a silence that made you feel smaller than you are. Let me tell you something, this is not who you are. It's not even about you. The truth is, your worth is immeasurable, and no one, not a single person, can take that from you. In this speech, we are going to dig deep into understanding the power of self-worth. You'll learn why your value isn't defined by others, how to stop seeking approval from the outside, and most importantly, how to build unshakable confidence. You will walk away with practical tools to reclaim your worth, no longer allowing anyone or anything to dictate how you see yourself. Get ready for a journey of self-discovery and empowerment. It's time to embrace the power that lies within you. Let me tell you something, your worth is immeasurable, and no one can take that from you. It doesn't matter what others think or how they try to make you feel. Your value isn't something that can be measured by someone else's standards. When you allow other people to define your worth, you give them power over you. It's time to stop letting external validation control how you see yourself. Think about it. How many times have you found yourself seeking approval, hoping someone would recognize your efforts or give you a pat on the back? But let me remind you, approval isn't where your worth lies. Your worth is yours, and it cannot be swayed by what others say or think. When you truly understand this, you begin to unlock a sense of power that can't be shaken by anyone else's opinion. You are the only one who gets to define your worth, and that realization will change everything. You can spend your life chasing validation from others, but it will never bring you the peace you're searching for. The moment you base your self-worth on external approval, you set yourself up for an endless chase, and that chase is exhausting. You'll never feel truly fulfilled because there will always be someone else to impress, always someone else to seek approval from. You'll never be enough in their eyes because their opinion of you is constantly shifting. True fulfillment comes from within. Self-validation is the key. It's about accepting yourself for who you are, flaws and all, without needing others to approve of it. When you stop relying on the opinions of others, you free yourself from a cycle of insecurity. You start living life on your own terms, deciding for yourself what is good, what is enough, and what is worth celebrating. Building self-confidence isn't about being perfect. It's not about being flawless or always having the right answer. Confidence comes from embracing who you are, imperfections and all, and learning to stand strong in that. Let me ask you, when was the last time you truly celebrated your own wins, even the smallest victories? We're so used to looking for validation from others that we forget the importance of validating ourselves. Confidence grows when you start acknowledging your progress, no matter how small it may seem. Start with small daily practices, affirmations, setting boundaries, and celebrating your wins. These daily habits will compound over time. It's not an overnight change, but it's a process. Over time, you'll have built a foundation of confidence that is rock solid. It will stand strong against negativity, doubt, and anyone who tries to knock you down. Confidence doesn't come from external praise. It comes from within, from knowing who you are and what you bring to the table. One of the greatest acts of self-respect you can show is setting clear boundaries. Boundaries are not walls. They are the space you create to protect your worth. When you allow others to treat you in ways that are disrespectful, you are telling them that your value is up for negotiation. But you don't have to live like that. Boundaries give you the strength to protect your peace and your self-worth. It's not always easy, but when you start recognizing when you're being undervalued, you will have the courage to walk away from situations or people who don't respect you. You can't change how others behave, but you can control how you respond. By setting healthy boundaries, you communicate clearly that you won't tolerate being made to feel small. It's a powerful act of self-love, and it's a commitment to honor your value. You deserve to be surrounded by people who uplift you, who recognize your worth, and who treat you with the respect you deserve. Your life is your own book. Don't let anyone else hold the pen. You are the author of your story, and it's time to take full control of the narrative. Stop letting others define who you are and what you're capable of. Every choice, every action, every moment is part of your unique story. You are the one who decides how your story goes. Don't let anyone rewrite it for you. No one else knows you like you know yourself. When you embrace the power of being the author of your life, you take control of the future you want to create. You have the ability to choose your path, to write the chapters that reflect your strengths, your passions, and your purpose. Don't let others dictate your narrative. Embrace your strengths, embrace your flaws, and own the story of your life. This is your journey, and you are the one in charge. Take control of your life. Own your worth. Set your boundaries. Write your own story. It's all in your hands. Have you ever found yourself stuck in a situation, feeling trapped, unsure of how to move forward? Maybe you're holding on to something or someone because you feel like letting go would mean you failed, or you're too afraid of what lies beyond the comfort of the known. I'm here to tell you that walking away is not a weakness. It's one of the strongest actions you can take. It's about knowing your worth, recognizing when something is no longer serving you, and having the courage to let go. Today I'm going to walk you through why walking away is a strength, how it can make room for growth, and how to trust yourself when it's time to move on. These aren't just words, they are powerful tools you can use to reshape your life. The truth is, when you let go of what no longer serves you, you make space for the opportunities, relationships, and growth you deserve. You have the power to choose your path and take control of your life. It takes more courage to walk away from something or someone that doesn't serve you than to stay and suffer. Society often tells us that quitting is a sign of failure, but that's a lie. The truth is, walking away is an act of strength. It shows that you value yourself enough to not settle for less than you deserve. Think about it. How many times have you stayed in a situation because you were afraid of what might happen if you left? Whether it's a toxic relationship, a draining job, or a situation that drains your energy, staying can feel like you're stuck in quicksand. The longer you remain, the harder it is to break free. But when you decide to walk away, you're choosing to honor yourself. You're choosing to rise above what's holding you back, and you're taking control of your life. Walking away isn't about giving up, it's about choosing to move forward, to make room for better things, and to reclaim your power. Walking away isn't just about removing the negative, it's about creating space for the new, for growth, and for the positive energy that you deserve. When you leave behind toxic environments, people, or situations, you're making room for opportunities that will uplift and inspire you. You're making room for the things that help you grow, for relationships that are nourishing, and for experiences that bring joy and fulfillment. Imagine your life as a garden. When you pull out the weeds, you make room for the flowers to bloom. You need to ask yourself, what do I want to grow in my life? And are the things I'm holding on to helping or hindering that growth? When you let go, you open yourself up to the possibility of something better. You give yourself the chance to create a life that is filled with positive energy, opportunities, and growth. How do you know when it's time to walk away? The answer lies in how the situation, relationship, or environment is affecting your energy and well-being. When you're constantly drained, when every encounter feels like it's taking more than it's giving, it's a sign that the balance is off. If staying is slowly killing your spirit, why are you still there? When your energy is consistently depleted and you feel stuck in a cycle of negativity, it's time to reevaluate your priorities. Trust your gut. Your intuition is your strongest guide. It will tell you when something isn't right. You don't need to wait until you hit rock bottom to take action. Recognizing these signs early on will save you from emotional burnout and give you the strength to walk away before the damage becomes irreversible. Trust yourself. When something or someone is taking more than it's giving, it's time to step back and reassess. You deserve to surround yourself with things and people that add to your life, not subtract from it. Your intuition is a powerful tool that's often overlooked. It's that quiet voice inside you that tells you when something doesn't feel right. Trust it. Your gut is there to protect you, to guide you toward what's best for you. If something is draining your energy, if someone's behavior is making you feel small, your gut is signaling you that it's time to move on. Don't ignore those feelings. They are your inner wisdom trying to steer you toward better decisions. When you begin to listen to your intuition, it becomes easier to recognize when something or someone no longer aligns with who you are becoming. Trusting your gut doesn't mean acting on every impulse. It means tuning into that deep, quiet knowing within you that tells you when enough is enough. Your intuition will never lie to you. It's time to trust it, to make decisions that align with the life you want to create, not the one you're stuck in. Walking away can be one of the hardest decisions you'll ever make, especially when fear of confrontation or the unknown holds you back. But let me tell you something, walking away is liberating. It's like shedding dead weight. You won't realize how heavy it was until you let go. The fear you feel in the moment is real, but the freedom you gain is far greater. Here's how you start. Set clear boundaries, communicate your needs, and be prepared to take action. Whether it's cutting off a toxic relationship or leaving a draining job, it's important to take those first steps toward emotional freedom. It's not easy, but it's necessary. The unknown can be intimidating, but staying stuck in a situation that isn't serving you is even worse. Trust that the unknown is often better than the misery of staying stuck. You have the strength to walk away, you have the power to move forward, and the life you create after will be worth it. It's not just about physically walking away, it's about creating emotional distance. Cutting ties with someone or something that drains you can be tough, especially when emotions are involved. But here's the reality, the longer you stay emotionally entangled, the harder it becomes to break free. When your emotions are still tied up in something that no longer serves you, it's like trying to walk with weights on your ankles. You can't move forward freely. You need to create that emotional distance so you can begin to heal. It's not selfish to prioritize your own peace of mind. It's essential. When you give yourself the space to emotionally detach, you begin to reclaim your energy, your focus, and your joy. Make the choice to let go emotionally so you can start healing and moving forward with your life. You deserve that peace. Saying no is one of the most powerful tools you have. It's a form of self-respect and self-love. Learning to say no without guilt is key to protecting your boundaries and your energy. You don't owe anyone an explanation for choosing yourself. No is a complete sentence. It's empowering to know that your peace of mind and well-being are worth more than anyone else's approval. When you say no, you take back control of your time, your life, and your energy. It's not about being harsh, it's about protecting what's yours. When you say no, you're making a choice to honor yourself, to choose what's best for you, and to stop living to please others. You have the right to say no. You have the right to choose what stays in your life and what doesn't. Your peace is worth protecting. Setting boundaries doesn't have to be hard, but it does require confidence and clarity. Whether you're telling someone no, leaving a toxic relationship, or simply choosing not to engage in negativity, confidence is key. Start small. Practice saying no in situations where you feel disrespected or overwhelmed. The more you practice, the easier it becomes. Be firm yet compassionate. Setting boundaries isn't about being harsh. It's about honoring your needs and protecting your well-being. You don't have to explain yourself. You don't have to justify your choices. Your boundaries are your right, and when you practice asserting them, you reclaim your power. The more you assert your boundaries, the more confident you'll become in protecting your energy. This is how you create a life that aligns with who you are and what you deserve. Have you ever felt weighed down by the people around you? Maybe you've been in relationships or situations where you felt drained, unsupported, or stuck. You know something's wrong, but you're unsure how to break free. Here's the truth: who you surround yourself with directly impacts your mindset, energy, and success. If you're struggling, it might be because the people around you aren't lifting you up, they're holding you back. Today, I'm going to show you how surrounding yourself with positive, empowering people can completely change the trajectory of your life. It's not just about being around anyone, it's about building a network of relationships that inspire you, challenge you, and push you to be your best. These relationships are a key to unlocking your true potential, and I'm going to walk you through how to find them, build them, and protect them. The people you surround yourself with can either lift you higher or hold you back. Positive relationships have the power to elevate your mindset, boost your performance, and help you reach your fullest potential. Think about the last time you felt truly supported and uplifted by someone. How did it make you feel? It gave you the strength to push through challenges, right? That's the power of a solid support system. These people will challenge you to be better, encourage you when you're struggling, and celebrate your wins, no matter how small. The right people don't just show up in your life, they make you want to show up as your best self. Having this kind of support isn't just important, it's essential for success. Without it, you're left to face the obstacles alone, but with it, you're never walking the journey by yourself. Relationships that nurture and inspire growth are priceless. These relationships don't just accept you, they challenge you to become better. They bring out your strengths and encourage you to keep pushing forward. These are the kinds of people who cheer for your progress and pick you up when you fall. Think about the people in your life who've made you feel unstoppable. They helped you see possibilities you didn't even know existed. These people create emotional safety for you to take risks, try new things, and fail without fear. They help you grow in ways you never thought possible. Simply put, they are your foundation when the world feels uncertain. And investing in these kinds of relationships is one of the best decisions you can make for your personal development. They are the ones who make your journey easier, more rewarding, and more fulfilling. Attracting the right people starts with knowing your worth. You can't build a network of like-minded individuals who truly respect and appreciate you unless you understand your own value first. You need to be clear on what you deserve and what you want from relationships. These people don't just show up by chance. They recognize your worth and cheer you on every step of the way. You need relationships where mutual respect, support, and accountability flow freely. Your tribe is like a garden. It will only grow and thrive if it's nurtured with care and positive energy. If there's toxicity or neglect, it will wither. But when you surround yourself with people who share your values, your growth will be unstoppable. Seek out those who value you for who you are and who share your vision for the future. This is how you create a community that helps you thrive, and in turn you help them do the same. When you surround yourself with positive, empowering people, you don't just gain individual support, you tap into the collective power of a community. There's strength in numbers. A community is a powerful force that brings diverse perspectives, resources, and encouragement that can propel you toward your goals. The right community doesn't just support you, it challenges you, helps you rise above obstacles, and pushes you to reach higher. It's like having a team that's always got your back, ready to lift you up when you stumble, whether it's through shared experiences or collective wisdom. The right people will help you grow in ways you never thought possible. Together, as a community, there is nothing you can't achieve. There's power in unity. When you rely on your community, you unlock new strengths and insights that help you break through barriers. Not every relationship is worth your time and energy. As you build new connections, it's crucial to quickly assess whether they align with your values and your vision. Don't be afraid to trust your instincts. If someone's energy drains you more than it uplifts you, or if they don't respect your boundaries, it's time to step back. Protecting your peace isn't selfish, it's necessary. You cannot afford to let negativity take up space in your life. If they're not adding value to your life, they're taking it away. And this doesn't just apply to romantic relationships, it applies to friendships, family, and work relationships. Your time and energy are precious, and you need to guard them fiercely. When you set boundaries with people who drain you, you preserve your emotional energy, making room for relationships that truly nourish you. The people you choose to keep in your life should meet the standards you set for yourself. You are worthy of relationships that inspire you, challenge you, and help you grow. Never settle for people who don't respect your boundaries, your goals, or your value. By maintaining high standards and refusing to settle for less, you protect your peace and ensure that the relationships you keep in your life add value instead of subtracting from it. Think about the people who make you feel good about yourself, the ones who lift you higher. Keep them close. Don't compromise on your worth for the sake of keeping someone around. You have the power to choose who you let into your circle, and you deserve to surround yourself with people who see your potential and help you rise to it. Never settle for less than you deserve. Your standards matter. Keep them high. Have you ever found yourself trapped in a life that doesn't reflect who you truly are? Perhaps you're stuck in a routine, waiting for a breakthrough or hoping for change to come from somewhere outside yourself. But let me tell you something. Waiting will never get you where you want to go. The life you deserve isn't something that just happens, it's something you create. It's time to step into your power and take control. No more waiting for permission or for the stars to align. It's time to take action, to stop holding back, and to start living a life that fills you with purpose and fulfillment. What would your life look like if you believed you could achieve anything? What would happen if fear no longer held the reins of your decisions? Stay with me, because the steps I'm about to share with you are the keys to unlocking a life of freedom and empowerment. Let's begin. What if you could wake up every day knowing you're living the life you were meant to live? It's time to stop waiting for permission. Embrace your dreams unapologetically and take the practical steps needed to make them a reality. The life you deserve is waiting, but it requires action. When you visualize the life you want and commit to it, you begin to move toward it with purpose. Ask yourself, what would your life look like if you truly believed you could achieve anything? It's time to stop letting fear control your narrative and start making decisions that reflect your worth. You deserve a life that excites you, a life that fills you with energy every morning. But that life won't just appear out of nowhere. It's something you create with your own hands. Don't wait for the perfect moment, because it won't come. Make today the day you start living the life you've always dreamed of. Living in fear keeps you small. It limits your potential and holds you back from pursuing your dreams. But what if you could flip that switch and step into freedom? Releasing the fear of judgment and rejection is your first step. Confidence isn't something you're born with, it's a choice you make every day. You choose it over doubt. Your mind is like a garden. What you plant there will grow. Plant seeds of belief and watch your life flourish. Once you embrace the mindset of freedom, you'll be amazed at how your life opens up. Think of fear as a cage, keeping you trapped inside. But the moment you make the decision to break free from that fear, you unlock the door to possibility. Fear only has the power you give it. When you choose to step beyond it, you become unstoppable. Confidence comes from action, and once you act from a place of freedom, you'll be amazed at the doors that open for you. Challenges are a part of life, but they don't define you. It's how you respond to them that matters. Developing resilience is crucial to navigating life's obstacles. When you face setbacks, remember this: resilience isn't about never falling, it's about getting back up every time you do. You are stronger than you realize. With every challenge you overcome, you build emotional muscle and confidence in your ability to handle whatever life throws at you. The more you develop resilience, the more empowered you become. The strongest people aren't those who've never faced hardship, they're the ones who faced it and kept going. Resilience is what allows you to rise again, stronger and wiser. Life will test you, but it will also show you how powerful you really are. Each setback is just another opportunity to build the strength you need to move forward with even more determination. Living a life of purpose is about aligning your actions with your deepest values and passions. It's about making choices that reflect who you truly are, not who the world expects you to be. Don't let anyone or anything hold you back from living the life you were meant to live. Your purpose is your North Star. It gives you direction, clarity, and motivation. It's time to create a legacy that speaks to the true essence of who you are. Celebrate each step toward that higher purpose, because every move forward is a victory. Living with purpose means not just existing, but living with intention. It means waking up each day knowing that your actions are aligned with what matters most to you. Don't let fear or outside pressure cloud your vision. When you live with purpose, everything else falls into place. And the best part, the world needs you to live with purpose. When you embrace who you truly are and live authentically, you inspire others to do the same. Empowerment isn't a destination, it's a journey. And every step you take toward the life you want is worth celebrating. No achievement is too small to be proud of. The process of becoming the person you were always meant to be deserves recognition. Don't wait until you've reached your ultimate goal to celebrate. Acknowledge every win, because each step forward is proof that you're on the right path. Embrace the journey and keep moving forward with confidence, because your life of freedom and empowerment is unfolding, one powerful step at a time. Every day that you choose to show up for yourself, Every time you choose to take a step toward your dreams, you are moving closer to becoming the person you've always wanted to be. Your progress matters no matter how small it may seem. Celebrate it. Keep moving, keep growing. You are building a life of freedom and empowerment, and there's no better feeling in the world. Let me ask you something. Have you ever felt like you're not living up to your potential? Like something inside of you is screaming to be unleashed, but you're just not sure how to make it happen? Maybe you've been stuck in the same cycle waiting for a change to come. But here's the truth. Change doesn't come to you. You have to create it. Right here, right now, you have the power to take control of your life. This isn't about empty promises or motivational fluff. This is about real practical steps to change your mindset and start living the life you're meant for. Today is the day you stop waiting for permission. Today is the day you step into your power. Are you ready to take that first step toward the life you deserve? Keep listening because the lessons you're about to hear can shape your future. Let's take a moment to revisit the powerful lessons you've learned. First, remember your self-worth is unwavering. No one else defines you and your value is immeasurable. You are enough just as you are. Then understand that walking away from negativity is not a sign of failure, but a bold act of strength and self-preservation. It's okay to distance yourself from things and people that hold you back. Surround yourself with people who uplift you and align with your goals, and set boundaries that protect your peace. Lastly, live with purpose. Make every action a reflection of who you truly are. Don't waste time being someone you're not just to fit in. Your true self is the most powerful version of you. Now it's time to take action. Your life is waiting for you, and it won't wait forever. The time to step into your power is now. Are you ready to walk away from what makes you small and step boldly into the life you've always dreamed of? This is your moment to embrace your full potential. Let go of the weight holding you down. Trust your instincts and believe that you are more than capable of achieving everything you desire. It's time to stop doubting yourself. You are bigger than any obstacle, stronger than any doubt, and more powerful than you can even imagine. The world is waiting for you to show up, and now is the time to claim your space. Don't let anything or anyone hold you back. Stand tall, walk with confidence, and make your mark. The life you've been waiting for is already within your reach. Now go out there and claim your place in the world because you were born for greatness.